Hello everyone, welcome to the DIY World Better channel and today's guest from the Yang survival before any construction even begins. The keen eye of a seasoned survivalist like MS Yang is already at work, scanning the environment for the ideal sanctuary. This crucial first step, often underestimated, is the very foundation upon which survival and comfort will be built. Why is this initial scouting so vital? Because the wrong location can mean battling relentless winds, a desperate search for water, or expending precious energy hauling materials from afar. MS Yang understands that a well-chosen site offers a significant advantage, conserving both physical and mental resources in a challenging situation. Her focus would be drawn to areas offering natural protection from the elements, perhaps nestled against a rocky outcrop, or within a dense patch of trees that can act as a windbreak. The gentle murmur of a nearby stream, or the telltale signs of a potential water source, would also be high on her priority list, recognizing that hydration is paramount for survival. Finally, her gaze would sweep across the forest floor, assessing the abundance of readily available materials like fallen branches, sturdy enough for framing, and piles of leaves or moss, perfect for insulation and bedding. This initial investment of time and careful observation is not just about finding a spot. It's about strategically positioning oneself for success, ensuring that the shelter will not only be a refuge, but a sustainable and efficient base in the wilderness. Once we have our foundational beams ready, the process of erecting the shelter frame begins by anchoring these crucial supports firmly into the earth. This isn't simply a matter of leaning branches against each other. We're talking about creating a stable and robust structure that can withstand wind, rain, and perhaps even the weight of snow. Picture the effort involved in digging small, precisely placed holes, each one carefully considered for depth and stability. These holes will cradle the main support poles, ensuring they stand upright and provide a solid foundation for the rest of the shelter. This seemingly simple act of securing the base is fundamental. It's the difference between a flimsy, temporary lean-to and a more permanent and reliable wilderness dwelling. Just as the foundation is critical in any building, these secured support poles will dictate the shape, size, and overall strength of our makeshift hut, offering us a vital sanctuary in the heart of the wild. So it's time to hunt. This is where the ancient art of trapping comes into play, offering a potentially passive method of sustenance. Imagine the relief of knowing that while you're focused on building shelter, finding water, or signaling for help, strategically placed traps are tirelessly working on your behalf, increasing your chances of getting much-needed food. The techniques we will now review demonstrate the fundamental principles of setting traps and other simple mechanisms designed to catch small animals or birds. These skills, honed over thousands of years, are not just about getting food. They represent a connection to the natural world and an understanding of how to work with the environment to meet our basic needs. Whether you're faced with an unexpected emergency or simply looking to deepen your knowledge of wilderness, mastering these basic trapping techniques provides an invaluable level of self-confidence in the wild. We'll delve into the basic concepts behind successful trapping, laying the groundwork for you to understand how to use this important survival skill effectively and ethically. Now comes a crucial stage, the roof, your primary defense against the elements. Think of it this way. A leaky roof in the wilderness isn't just an inconvenience. It can be the difference between a restful night and a battle against the cold and damp, potentially leading to hypothermia and other dangers. That's why meticulously layering your roof is paramount. We start by looking for nature's shingles, large, broad leaves, like those from certain palms or banana plants if you're in a tropical environment. These act as the first line of defense, shedding the bulk of the rainfall. Alternatively, consider the abundant fronds of ferns, carefully overlapping them like tiles on a conventional roof to channel water away. Even strips of bark, especially from trees like birch or cedar, can be incredibly effective. Their natural oils providing a degree of water resistance. The key here is the overlap. Each piece needs to shed water onto the piece below it, ensuring a continuous flow off the roof and away from your precious shelter. For an extra layer of protection, and depending on the resources available in your environment, consider adding a layer of mud. This isn't just any mud. You'll want a clay-rich soil if possible, mixed to a workable consistency. This mud acts as a fantastic insulator, helping to keep the shelter warm on cold nights and cool during the heat of the day. With a successful hunt, perhaps a wary bird or a nimble animal, the immediate priority shifts to preparation, a crucial stage that transforms raw bounty into life-sustaining nourishment. First, the meticulous task of plucking feathers begins, each one carefully removed to expose the skin beneath. This isn't merely about presentation. It's a practical step to ensure the meat cooks evenly and is palatable. Following this, the intricate process of gutting and cleaning commences, a necessary procedure to remove any internal organs and ensure the meat is safe to consume. This requires careful attention and knowledge of anatomy to avoid contamination and maximize the usable portions. With the initial preparation complete, the focus turns to cooking. The primal allure of an open fire often takes precedence. The flickering flames promising a smoky, direct heat that quickly cooks the meat, filling the air with with an enticing aroma that speaks of survival and sustenance. Alternatively, for a more patient approach, a resourceful individual might construct a makeshift clay oven. This ingenious creation harnesses the earth itself to slowly and evenly cook the meat, allowing it to become tender and flavorful over time, a testament to ingenuity in the face of necessity. As the day draws to a close and the wilderness settles into its nocturnal rhythm, the responsibility of securing future meals remains. Before seeking the well-deserved rest, a final, crucial task is undertaken: the careful and quiet inspection of any set traps. Each visit is filled with a mix of anticipation and hope, a silent acknowledgement of the ongoing need for resources. The potential reward of finding a successful catch is not just about the next meal. It's a reassurance, a small victory in the continuous dance with the wild, ensuring that the efforts of the day will contribute to survival through the coming night and beyond.